So let's move a little further, and in example 3 and 4 we are actually going to find the value of a missing side. Okay, so we're going to find the value of a missing side over here, and let's go ahead and switch over to a different color since we're doing a different concept. Same process pretty much, but the only difference is we're finding the value of a side. So in example 3 they give us this segment AC, which has a length of x. Notice that segment AC is opposite this given angle of 37 degrees. So it's opposite or across from there, and then the hypotenuse is always the longest side, which it's also directly across from the 90-degree angle or opposite the 90-degree angle. So in this case, we have opposite over hypotenuse, so we need to use the sine function. So the sine of 37 degrees is equal to x over 10.3. Now in this case we want to get rid of this fraction, so we multiply both sides by 10.3. So if I have 10.3 sine of 37, it's going to give me the value of x. And so if we punch this into the calculator, 10.3 times the sine of x is actually equal to 6 2/10, which that's going to give us the value of x. So here we say that this side length segment AC is going to be 6.2 units. Now in example 4, it's set up a little different. Notice we have this 47-degree angle A, and we have segment AC, which is adjacent to angle A because it's touching it. And then we also have the hypotenuse. We know this is the hypotenuse because it's directly opposite the 90-degree angle. So in this case, we have adjacent over hypotenuse. So we say the cosine of 47 degrees is equal to x, which is the opposite adjacent side, my apologies, over 3. And in order to get rid of this fraction, we want to multiply both sides by 3. So we say 3 cosine of 47 is equal to the value of x. And we get this value in the calculator. So 3 times the cosine of 47 is actually 2, or you can say 2.0. And 2.0 is equal to x. So segment AC has a length of 2 units. Now be mindful that when you are solving these problems, whether you're doing examples like 1 and 2 or like 3 and 4, be mindful the directions on whatever assignment that you're working with may tell you to round to the nearest tenth, or it may tell you to round to the nearest whole number. Typically I've found that they usually want you to round to the nearest tenth in these cases. So that is our first session on right triangle trig. As you can see, we found how to find the value of a missing angle, as well as how to find the value of a missing side on a triangle.